Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is the definition of the word purging effect. It says, the purging effect is a process or reaction where the body, mind, or system expels or eliminates accumulated toxins, impurities, waste, or undesirable elements. And that's the point I want to get out of it. And this is what's going to happen here in Babylon the Great. It's going to happen to Babylon the Great because Babylon the Great is full of undesirables, and only the elect, those who those who have been uh, um, gone through that process of uh, of getting those impurities moved, that refining process, see, because the elect is going to be refined over here, and we're going to make it out onto the other side. But Lord willing, we of that number. But as a entirety, as a whole, Babylon itself is going to fall, and it's going to be purged out. The way this system is moved, this whole entire landmass is going to be wasted. So because it is a waste, man. And again, it's undesirables, man. And this society is full of undesirables, elements, and the people are elements. It reminds me of Second Peter 3rd chapter. Before I get that, I want to get this here in Amos 9:8. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord." See, because the Lord got a remnant here. Again, 1/3 of his people that he's gonna save from Babylon, from the coming destruction. Again, they're gonna come out of this place, man. See, because they're not like the rest of these people. It says, "For lo, I will command that I will sift the house of Israel among all nations like corn is sifted, and the seed yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which said the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us." So again, all the heathen of our people, the sinners of our people, they're gonna die by the sword, man. The ultimate sword, I'm gonna say here in Babylon, is gonna be through those thermonuclear missiles. But before that, the Lord's gonna open up. He's gonna have Esau come down with that great wrath, and a lot of niggas is just gonna be put down in the streets, through the civil unrest, wars, over here in Babylon, through through the invading of one another, you know, neighbors rising up against one another, invading one another's house, spoiling each other's goods, for the lack of bread. All out anarchy, making this a lawless society, man. And here it is, day by day, the Lord also bring his judgment to light. But it's on a mass scale, it's coming, like no other, man. Amos 9:8, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom." The sinful kingdom now is Babylon the Great. And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. So hey, the Lord is preparing this place for total destruction. Building this place up, building this place up, building this place up. Having Esau build this place up just so that he can throw it down. He could tear it down, man. Scripture say that they should return and build the desolate places. Hey, but the Lord said he's going to throw down, man. He's going to throw down. This is the book of Isaiah 34 and verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Just going into those thermonuclear missiles, those missiles that's gonna be shot off in the four corners of from other Earth, you know, from these different nations, from these silos, you know, because these people they got these different warheads. Hey, they're not just sitting there just to look pretty, man. Hey, this is what the Lord have preserved for these last days, man. You know, nuclear fallout, man. See, because this last war is going to be the greatest war on the earth. And this last war is going to be when all we hope for, you know, even the world hope for, even though they don't, what's coming to them, to the world, is not what they think. Yahweh Shai is coming in the midst of all this, chaos, man. And it shall come upon Adumia, which is Edom, and it shall upon the people of my curse to judgment. And also, hey, the Lord got this place again, man. This place is preserved unto fire, man. Reserved unto fire. You know, which is going when you go into the book of Revelation, making it the lake of fire. You know, it's gonna be the lake of fire again by the way of those nukes, man, because they're gonna pounce on this place. Hey, and Yahweh Shai, he not gonna have any mercy on this place, man. He gonna destroy it. He's not gonna change his mind because it's already written, it's spoken. You know, it is what it is. This is Bible prophecy, and this is what the prophets are telling you now. You know, those who don't return back into Yahweh Shai, you don't get out of here, man. You know, you don't escape unless you find yourself, you know, boarding a plane or whatnot and try to move across seas. But shit, you still don't escape judgment, man. Because if you ain't right, hey, the Lord gonna get you out of here. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and the blood of lambs and of goats, and with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Adumia, man. You know, so hey, the Lord's finna be a great sacrifice here in this place, man. And it sends me over here to 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter. Verse 5, straight to the point, it says, for this they are willingly ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished. You know, this is the time of Noah, man. You know, everybody know that story, man. Everybody know what happened. Right, because this place was once, all the continents was once, you know, one big landmass, man. And this is what divided the continents. This is what divided the land. This overflowing with water here. You know? It says, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished, but the heavens and the earth now, which is by the same word, are kept into store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. See, the Lord got this place reserved until fire, because a judgment is gonna go out, and Yahweh Shai is gonna pour down on especially Babylon the Great and Israel, man. You know, that land, because it got to be cleansed. Because hey, they gotta be uprooted out of our land, man. See, but the difference between this land and Israel, see, Israel is gonna be built back up. You know, because that's gonna be the headquarters It's going to be the headquarters on the earth, man. But let's go into that fertile crescent, man. But the heavens and the earth, which so I got that one. It says, but beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. I'm gonna come down just a little bit. Verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. No, that's gonna be with the sword of the Lord, man. Having his spirit in them. It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. That takes me back right here to this definition. It says undesirable elements. You know, because people are made of elements too, man. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? See, we're supposed to be seeking the Lord, man. Coming back to Yahweh Shem Shai, so therefore, and hoping unto his mercy while we have this grace period. You know, because the doors of mercy are about to close, man. So it's time to be, hey, the Lord is gathering his flock, man. He's gathering his flock upon his spiritual ark. And Lord willing, when he come, he gather us in the physical. It says, looking for and hastening to the coming of the day of our day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on earth, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. This is Zephaniah. Not Zephaniah, it's like Zechariah 12, verse. This is Zechariah 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand up on their feet, and the eyes shall consume away in their holes, and the tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So, hey, that sounds like what? That sounds like the aftermath of a nuclear missile. Those that destroying wind, that fire, you know, the radiation. Because there's the other Kazakh was going to the other day. Hey man, Israelites, you're either gonna be delivered or destroyed. And you heathen nations, you're either gonna be destroyed or you're going right into captivity. You know? So hey, all this is up to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is Ezekiel 22 and verse 20. As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin in the midst of the furnace to blow fire upon it, to melt it, so will I gather you in mine anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. And yeah, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. See, and this is what, hey, Jake can't see it, man. Jake can't see. They can't see the The Most High, you know, they can't see the Most High being angry. That's the thing about it. Hey, Jake is fucking delusional, man. They can't see the Most High. They don't think the Most High have emotions. The Most High is angry, man, with the wicked every day. You know? I mean, just look back again. Look at the flood, man. You believe that report. How could you not believe the report that the Most High is the same as he was then? You know? And he's fucking, the Most High is fed up with you niggas, man. Just as he's fed up with Esau. But the thing about Esau is going to be destroyed off the face of the earth completely. And he's going to have to be, he's going to have to come back as another nation. But here it is, our people, you're going to be destroyed. 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. But you're going to come back as Israelites. And the Lord's going to have mercy upon you then. You know? You're not going to have to just, you're not going to dwell in torments forever. That's the thing, man. You're not going to burn in hell. Though it may seem like a long time here in Babylon, if those who are caught up in that fire, then Lord willing, that's not us. But the Lord is eventually going to have mercy on you, and He's going to be a God unto you again, man. A power unto you. You know, this time He's going to choose you. Though, hey, we have not chosen Him, but it was Him that chose us, that called us, man. And ultimately, again, it's going to be you that are put in your right minds by the way of the new covenant, going back to the new covenant. So that you don't have to see destruction again. You don't have to see captivity again. You know? You're going to know. You're going to know then. But until then, a prophecy must happen, man. Prophecy must go on. And there's some dark days ahead, man. You know? But for the elect, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is going to be with his elect through those dark times, man. And he's going to be a light unto them. Because at the end of the day, we're storing up knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for the stability of the times that's coming. In the times of famine, the Lord going to feed us. Give us water. Be a shield unto us. Be a protector unto us, man. The Lord willing, it was edifying. We give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Hey, keep pushing and holding on, because we almost out of here, man. Shalom.